It's GramMoose. Tonight we're going to read a book about penguins. Justin likes penguins. They've always been one of his favorite little things. So this one is starring Peg and Cat, and it's called The Penguin Problem. And it is written by Jennifer Oxley and Billy Aronson. So enjoy! One day, Peg and Cat were visiting the very cold South Pole. They'd come to make snowmen and to watch the animal winter games. Suddenly, 4 penguins came skiing down the hill. Crash! Sorry, oops, my bad, said 3 of the penguins. Please accept our humble apologies, said the 4th. No problem, said Cat, cracking himself up. Get it? Like it's no problem. Ha ha. Are you here to compete in the animal winter games? Asked Peg. Most certainly, yes, said a penguin. But alas, we seem to keep crashing into things. Try again, said Peg. Okay, shouted the penguins. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're the penguins. Watch us soar. With that, they skied off super fast. Crash! Penguins, said Peg. You need help. I'd like to be your coach. You just have to listen up, work hard, and do exactly what I say. The penguin skied at full speed to the first hurdle. Go over, shouted Peg. Oof! The penguin skied to the next hurdle. Go under, shouted Peg. Ouch! The penguin skied towards the flags. Go in between, shouted Peg. Oof! Ouch! What happened? Asked Peg. Well, said a penguin, as it turns out, we don't know what over, under, and in between mean. The other penguins nodded. Not a clue, said one. You'll never win the race if you don't know over, under, and in between, said Peg. We've got a big problem. Ow, said Cat, who had slipped and fallen towards some arrows. Great work, Assistant Coach Cat, said Peg. The penguins can follow the arrows. The penguins zoomed down the hill again, this time following the arrows. Over, shouted Peg. The penguins jumped over. Under, shouted Peg. The penguins ducked under. In between, shouted Peg. The penguins skied right between the flags. They did it, yelled Peg. Problem solved. But the problem wasn't solved. The penguins were skiing out of control at full speed, away from the stadium. We've got a really big problem, said Peg. Peg and Cat skied along, shouting, Over! Under! And in between. The penguins skied on and on, up and down the snowy slopes, over, under, and in between things to keep from crashing. They smashed through snow piles, zoomed up a snow ramp and high into the air, and did amazing mid-air flips before soaring down to the land, said a penguin. We're not actually on land, said another penguin. We seem to be on a piece of ice in the middle of water. Peg heard Ramon's voice coming from the stadium. He was announcing the start of the race, but the penguins couldn't reach land. The penguins are all missing the race, cried Peg. I am totally freaking out. Cat held up his paws. Cat's right, said Peg. I need to count backwards from 5 to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Peg counted. Cat dropped a big snowball and rolled it across Peg's ski. "You amazing assistant coach, Cat," said Peg. "If we use the skis to make a bridge, the penguins can go across them." In no time, the penguins were on land and off to the races. At the stadium, the race had begun. The polar bears skied toward the low hurdle, but instead of going over, they went crash. The walruses made it to the second hurdle, but instead of going under, they went crash. The squirrels made it to the flags, but instead of going between, they went crash. Then the penguins skied up the starting gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. "We're the penguins! Watch us soar!" they chanted. And soar they did. The 4 penguins skied over one hurdle, under another, in between the flags, and all the way to the finish line. They were Animal Games champions. "Woohoo!" yelled the very proud coaches, Peg and Cat. Problem solved. The end. Do you ski? Some people like to ski. Some people like to snowboard. Justin likes to snowboard, just like he likes penguins. Good night. GramMoose loves you.